He sat me down once and he said, "Kate, I know you think you could lead this company better than I do." I said, "No, I think you could lead this company better than you're doing." And that's really where this comes from. But I think for me, it was just the exposure to good leadership and good decision making, like what I saw with Reed Hastings. I saw a number of other instances of good leadership. I also saw some bad leadership. And I think you learn even more from a bad example than from a good example. So getting to see some choices being made that I would like to have seen made different. I had a kind of a life-altering interaction with a CEO I was working with one time who was frustrated with my constantly trying to guide the decisions on how I saw the market and the field playing out. And he sat me down once and he said, "Kate, I know you think you could lead this company better than I do." I said, "No, I think you could lead this company better than you're doing." And that's really where this comes from. It's not arrogance. I don't think it's really the sense that in my last company before KO Insights, which I've now run for 11 years, I had an agency before that was an analytics and strategy agency, and we evolved our values through actual work with clients. And one of those values that we came to was speak truth to power, but confront with compassion. And I really feel like that second piece of that idea is an important one, because I think people are just doing their best sometimes. They're really trying to figure out how to solve the problems in front of them, and they're intractable problems, and especially today. And that's really what comes into fruition with What Matters Next. I think a lot of leaders are really struggling with how much complexity there is, how much acceleration there is, how much they feel like the field is changing all the time, how much it seems like technology is just constantly in flux. And there's a lot of anxiety about, well, what if I make this investment in this technology and try to, update my customer service function, and 3 to 6 months from now, there's an entirely new technology space and we've made the wrong investment. And that's a valid concern. It's one that I have an answer to, and that answer usually is you're going to be so much better off because you're not stuck in inertia. Just having some momentum around change actually makes you more agile, and you can begin to swap out for whatever you find that the more important latest technology needs to be much more readily than if you were still stuck in your previous implementation in most cases.